I help people make money with AI, and I've got a bunch of one-to-one coaching mentee clients, and I've just done them a motivational Monday morning message and broadcast it to all of the one-to-one clients. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna kind of boil down what I just gave them and kind of give it to you, because I think it's quite a good analogy. You'll have heard an analogy like this before, like about entrepreneurship and taking a journey, but you won't have heard it just like this, because this is all quite new in the AI space. So basically, when you're first starting out building any business, you start at the bottom of a mountain, right? And you'll have heard this analogy before, but stick with me, because it's evolved into an AI analogy. So you start at the bottom of this mountain, and the treasure, or the goal, is to get to the top of the mountain. So let's imagine if you're starting a business, you're taking the journey of an entrepreneur, the treasure's buried at the peak of this mountain, right? And you're at the bottom, and right now, if you've never started a business before, you've got no skills to get to the top. You've never climbed a mountain, you're probably not fit enough, like, you don't know the way to go to do it safely, like, so like, everything is against you, basically, to get to the top of this mountain. But you know this treasure up there, you know that the only way to get the treasure is to take that journey. So you decide, I'm going to take that journey, I'm going to take one step at a time. Cool. So the theory around doing it is like packing your backpack and doing basic training so you're fit enough to get up this mountain, right? It sucks. You don't want to do the theory, you don't want to have to think about it, but that's kind of like the preparation when you're still on the ground. And then to get to the top of this mountain, you need to take a step, like one step along the way. If you look at it and go, well, I just don't want to take that journey to the top of the mountain. I just want to press a button and get to the result. I just want the treasure at the top. Well, that's not how it works. The only way to get the treasure is to take the journey up the mountain. Now, AI's changed things, right? And this is what I was just saying to my one-to-one coaching clients. AI's changed things. Like, once upon a time, so the journey I've had to take over the 23 years I've been in business and tens of millions of dollars that I've sold online, the journey that I've had to take was very difficult. There was no skipping any parts of that mountain. There was, you start the climb, not knowing that you're ever gonna even get to the top. It costs you time, money, heartache, tears, blood, sweat, all that good stuff. And you start that journey, and each step of the journey has perils to it. Each step of the journey is dangerous. In the old school way of doing things, when you're having to do it all yourself, you might get to, let's say there's mini peaks on this mountain, right? You might get to a mini peak, and then there's a big ravine that you've got to get across, and you don't have the tools or the skill set to do it. It's like you've got to figure out a way. Well, in normal old school business without AI, that would be enough to knock you out of the game. Now, old school business, the journey I've had to take in the past is, well, we need to learn a skill set or find somebody with that skill set or trial and error our way across that ravine to get to that next part of the mountain so we can start climbing again. And each one of these mini peaks you get to, there's a whole bunch of things that could knock you out of the game and stop you from progressing to get to the destination, which is where the pot of gold is at the peak of this mountain. Each step of the way, there's something that could stop you. Now, the difference is, with AI, those mini peaks and then those kind of like end of level bosses, those baddies that you've got to defeat to get to the next stage, before AI, you'd have to acquire the skill set. So you'd hit a hurdle and you'd figure out a way over it or out through it. And there was no other option. It was like, oh, I've hit this problem. It either knocks me out of the game and I quit, or I find a way to get through it. Now, these problems could take months or even years. It might be acquiring a skill set, or it might be finding somebody and being able to afford them with that skill set and then kissing a few frogs because some of them say they've got it and they don't have it. And like, there's hurdles along the way to the top of this mountain in any business journey. There's no business out there that is press a button and you get straight to the destination. If there was, everybody would do it and that opportunity would no longer exist. There are not, right? But what there are with AI now is, so let's say there's 6 mini peaks on the way to the to this destination where the destination's where the treasure is. Now with AI and AI agents, what you can do is, when you get to that problem bit that would normally knock 95% of people out of the game at that stage, so they'd be done. Quit, didn't work, move on to the next thing, shiny object chase, or I'll try this because it's easier, or I'll just go work for a boss because I can exchange time for money, be a modern day slave. What would knock you out at that mini peak, now you press a button and AI jumps you to the next blooming peak, right? That's how AI is now. So like these bottlenecks that would have knocked you out a year ago because it wasn't a thing, well no, 2, 3, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So whilst the 2 decades plus I've been in business, I didn't have a button you could press that just catapulted you to the next peak, but you do with the AI tools. Now, the AI agents that I'm using is like having a blooming, what do you call it? Like a chopper. It's like calling in a chopper, and the chopper comes and takes you past about 5 peaks. Like it takes you 90% of the way there. So it's like, as much as there's still stages in creating an online income stream using AI, there's still stuff you've got to figure out, and there's still stuff you've got to do, because it's not as easy as just AI agent make me money. When it gets to that point, we're all screwed. But it's not there yet. But the AI will catapult you past these ravines and these, I don't know, maybe it's a rickety ladder and most of the wooden bits are like fell through and then it's really dangerous, and any step you take wrong, you just fall to the bottom and die. Like, that's all gone. The AI just catapults you over and you land on the other side. Like a cheat code, like a hack. Like with a gaming analogy, it's like having a cheat code. It's like going, oh damn, I've run out of money on this game. Okay, I'll just type in hack 27 and it just tops your bank balance up to the top, and then all right, I'll call in a chopper and pay for it, private chopper. Do you know what I mean? And then you go on. That's what having AI is like. But AI agents is like the chopper. The AI is like being able to catapult over the hurdles, the hard bits that 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years ago, it would have just knocked you out of the game unless you had the grit and tenacity of a machine. Like, natural entrepreneurs will always find a way. But the truth is 95% of people aren't natural entrepreneurs. Some people can acquire it, but most people just haven't got what it takes, and that's the truth of it. But now normal people don't need to have what it takes because AI will shortcut them. So let's say there's 6 mini peaks to the destination where the treasure is. Well, the AI, when you hit that bottleneck, like, oh, I can't do this, it catapults you to the next one. And maybe it don't catapult you every time. There's still a couple of bits you got to figure out yourself. But again, if you didn't have those couple of bits, everyone would be doing it and there wouldn't be any opportunity for you. So AI is catapulting you over these mini peaks quite easily, crazy easy. And the AI agent is like a chopper coming in when it's like, I don't even want to bother with the AI and catapult myself and take the time to go over these 3 mini peaks. I'll just get a chopper to take me past them all. That's literally how AI and AI agents are compared to the old school way, which is like risk your life, like one step at a time, climbing this mountain when you don't really know where you're going, what you're doing or whatever. AI is just cheat coding you to the top. And now most people don't realize that this is a thing. Most people are using AI in very basic ways, and they're in very basic low-hanging fruit, which is why you don't hear about many people making money with AI, even though there's like over 1 billion people supposedly using AI every day. And it's like, I believe that, I absolutely believe it. So it's like AI tools are everywhere, so why isn't everyone getting rich? Because they're all doing low-level tasks, even if they're trying to make money with AI. They're thinking too basically. They're not thinking about, oh, I'm going to use it to help me climb this mountain. They're thinking, oh, I'll use it to get me to the top of the hill. And getting to the top of the hill is one prompt. But it's like you need to use the AI to get you to the top of the mountain that would have took you 2, 3, 4, 5 years and cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars and a massive skill set that you'd have to acquire along the way, and then there'd still be danger. It still could get knocked out of the game at any point. You need to use it as a cheat code to get you to the top of this mountain, but stop trying to climb a hill with it, if that makes sense. So you've got AI that's going to catapult you past the bits that would have knocked you out before, meaning normal people can now become AI entrepreneurs. And then you've got AI agents that's going to like chopper you past a bunch of peaks. Like there's still going to be some journey, you've still got to do some stuff, thankfully for you, because if you didn't, there'd be no opportunity. But like it's never been easier. Now, one of the biggest hurdles, what you've got is, right, you could see the destination. The destination is you want that treasure at the top of the mountain, right? And you want to get fulfillment, you want to impact people's lives. If you're not an entrepreneur, you might not care about that stuff, but like entrepreneurship, I'm not just saying it's about money, I'm just making this very simple just for this analogy. It's like you want the treasure and it's buried at the top of this mountain. So where do I come into that? I'm the map because I'm the map and the instruction manual to get you from each peak and to take that journey in the quickest, easiest, shortest time possible. So like you could take that journey old school way, no AI agents, no me to show you the way, and you can see the destination and you have to do it the old school way, which is years of your life, trial and error, heartache, heartbreak, making mistakes that screw you over, making mistakes that cost you a fortune, making mistakes that cost you time, and probably not making it just because there's so many perils to taking that journey of entrepreneurship. Most people aren't cut out for it. Most people can't make it on their own. But I genuinely think that the playing field has been leveled, or this journey has been cheat coded by AI agents, and then plug me into it. I give you the roadmap. I give you the map to take up the mountain to avoid the perils in the first place. I know the quickest way. I can see the dangers before they affect you. So it's like water off a duck's back for you. The dangers don't hit you. You get the easiest, fastest, shortest possible way to that journey. And then when you get to the top, which normally you would never do because you'd have been knocked out by these thousands of perils on the journey when you're taking one step at a time, I show you the AI tools to use. I show you the AI agents to use. I show you how to use them, when to use them, where to use them, to get you these massive leaps up this mountain. So the journey's never been easier, faster, or shorter than having me guide you using AI and AI agents to do stuff that normal people shouldn't be able to do. Normal people couldn't do it, and normal people still don't know this is a thing. In fact, most entrepreneurs don't know this is a thing. Most entrepreneurs are still dinosaurs. Like when Kodak, there used to be like, photographs on like little printed paper things. And then like the digital revolution happened and Kodak didn't kind of keep up. It's kind of like that. Most business owners are just stuck in time, stuck in the past. They've heard about this AI thing and they're using it for low-hanging fruit, but they don't really get it. They don't really understand it or what to do with it. So, which is why normal people, maybe like you, that aren't entrepreneurial, maybe you've never had a super successful business before, maybe you've had a little bit of experience, maybe you've tried a few things, but maybe you've not like had any massive slam dunks. Normal people can now overtake these dinosaurs. Normal people can now seem like super entrepreneurs because they've got these AI tools, AI agents, and armed with a roadmap of somebody did it the hard way to show them, no, don't do that, don't do this, use the AI like this, use the AI agent like that, here's where the treasure is. We're not going to go that route because that's the way you're going to fall down a ravine even with the AI. We're going to go this way. So essentially I'm like, what's them things? Are the Sherpas? I'm like the guide that shows you the way up the mountain and tries his best to keep you safe on a journey that would normally kill you many times over. I'm the guy that gets you to the top. Right? I'm the guy that knows where the treasure's buried at the top and can guide you. No, take a left past this time. No, don't go that way. People die that way. Take a right. Take a left now. We're going to skip this bit because you won't be able to do this very easily. It's going to be hard, difficult. You're not going to get great results. AI time. Boom. Massive leap up the mountain. Now we're going to use AI agents on this. Boom. Chopper comes in, picks you up. So it's like you're doing what used to take entrepreneurs years and hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, to achieve more than they ever could in years with deep pockets in minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, instead of years, decades, and millions of dollars. You're doing it for $100, $200, $200, $500 all in to do what they took $500,000 and 3 years of their life to create. Do you know what I mean? You can like skip it all. So I'm like your guide. The AI and the AI agents are the things that take you massive leaps over the tough bits of the mountain that would have knocked you out before, which is why most people don't even know this journey exists. Most people won't even start this journey because they don't even know the treasures, where the treasure is. I know where the treasure is. I can guide you on the way to the top. And we use AI and AI agents to do everything you couldn't do before. So it's like you've got all the cheat codes. Like normally, like, I don't know, you might have to, I've never been a mountain climber, but I mean, I have in business. I've done lots of climbing mountains in business, but like not in real life. So normally you might need an oxygen tank at some point to be able to breathe on this journey. It's like, you don't need an oxygen tank when you've got AI. Click a button and it's like, it gives you, I don't know, fins or something, gills. Like you don't gills, but you know what I mean? Like you're just breathing, even though there's no air up there. You've got some kind of gill technology where you don't even need to worry about it. And it's just making it so normal people can get rich using AI and AI agents. If they knew the path to take and they started taking that journey, then normal people can get rich. I don't think this will last forever. I don't think that you'll be able to use AI and AI agents forever to get rich. I think the people that ride that wave or start that journey up that mountain now are the people that in 5 years from now are going to be the ones laughing when the opportunity is closed to everybody else. I don't know if it'll be 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, I've no idea, but I do know that there's a window of opportunity now, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, I don't know, or more, but there's a window of opportunity right now for normal people to make extraordinary amounts of money, and the money means getting the freedom back, being able to quit the jobs, getting to go on holiday, getting to move to Dubai if they want to get nice sun, sea, sand, safety, and low taxes, or almost no taxes. Like bringing your life back to giving you what you thought your life was going to be like back when you was a kid and you were dreaming about the future, until like life and responsibilities and the world crushed your spirit and you accepted your place, which I don't agree with doing. I was told, know your place, Matt. You'll never make anything of your life. I told that by everybody. Nobody believed in me but me. And I had to do it the hard way. Now you've got AI agents and me to guide you. It's like a cheat code. Some people that take this journey now are going to get rich. I can't promise everybody will, because like it's still a journey. And most people, even with AI and AI agents, they're still not cut out for it because they want to press a button and jump from the bottom right to the top. It doesn't work like that, folks. And when it does, the mountain doesn't exist. Like when that happens, you're on a tour. You might as well be on one of them, you know, them little cables that go to the top. You're on a tour, you're just watching it. You're not earning anything. There's no treasure at the top. It's all been mined by others before you. Hopefully that analogy helps somebody. AI agents are making things easier than ever. You can make an absolute fortune if you stop thinking about the low-hanging fruit and start thinking about how do I take a proper journey, solving problems for real people and getting paid for it, but using AI agents and AI to shortcut the process so normal folk like you that aren't Elon Musk or Richard Branson can make an absolute stinking ton of cash, building businesses they could never build before because they couldn't afford it, didn't have the time for it, didn't have the inclination or tenacity for it, didn't have the, did I say deep pockets for it, etc., etc. So yeah, hopefully that motivates somebody to start taking the journey. You need to be looking into AI agents and how you can use them to create a real business that solves real problems for real customers and get paid for it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.